Now we want to go to another big story that we are following for you. 2 people were killed and a handful are still missing after an explosion at a Maryland apartment complex just before midnight. One America's Trey Yingst is live outside what's left of the building and joins us live. So Trey, tell us what the latest is on the search efforts for those still missing, and then any updates on the 2 people who were killed.
So there's a number of people that are still missing, and police and search and rescue teams are still considering this an active scene. They are hoping to pull survivors out of the rubble. Dozens of people were injured last night here in Maryland when an explosion rocked the apartment building behind me. Now, what happened, according to people who saw it, they say that just before midnight last night, a large explosion happened and the entire building went up in flames. So today we've seen families coming here, a few families that are actually searching for loved ones. They have photos. They have phone numbers to call if anyone hears any information about their friends or family. In a bit of an eerie scene, as you can still hear dogs barking inside of the building and firefighters as they go through looking for survivors and anyone else who may be in the area still.
Now, you've been there for a few hours now. Have you been able to talk to any of the residents? Did they smell anything, notice anything unusual before that horrific explosion?
Well, because it was so late at night, most of the residents that I've spoken with today, some that actually live inside the building where the explosion happened and some that live right across the street, say that they were actually woken up by the blast. It was so loud that they woke up, got out of bed, and their house was shaking. Their apartment complex was shaking. They came outside and then saw the building up in flames. So they actually didn't smell anything, the people that I spoke to, but they did say when they came outside, they saw injured people leaving the building. The entire area was being evacuated by police and first responders, and they said there were some very severe injuries, people bleeding from the head and from the legs, some people coming out without shoes on.
Trey, how many apartments are there behind you? How many people displaced? Is the Red Cross there helping them?
So there's about 40 to 50 apartments in the building that was affected, and then additionally the building across the street took some debris, so some people had to be evacuated from there. I would say there's over 100 families that have been affected by this, and that's right, the Red Cross is on the scene here in Maryland. They're doing everything they can to help these families, everything from food and water to a place to stay tonight.
Trey, can you just have your photographer pan over behind you so we can get a better sense of what's going on, and talk to us a little bit about what search and rescue crews are doing today?
Sure. So I'm going to have my photographer pan over close to the building. You can see we're here in Montgomery County, Maryland, and that's the responders that you're going to see right there on the screen. And right now they're looking through the first floor of the building, looking for people who may be there. You can see in the lawn right in front of the apartment building, there is debris spread all across. You see parts of a drainage system, you see parts of the rooftop, you see bricks that are out here, and then additionally there's fire hoses that are running through the area. And that's because they are still putting water on this blaze. When we actually got here, you could see smoke rising up from the building because the fire was so large that it's taking them nearly 12 hours to put it out.
All right, Trey Yingst reporting live for us from Maryland, updating us on the situation at an apartment complex explosion. Thank you.